Hey guys, Danny Ray, Telesales.com and Joshua AI, JoshuaCRM.com and .ai. Just want to touch base with you today. I'm going to go over something really cool. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button below. Okay, and if you want notifications, click that little bell at the bottom, and then you'll get updates when we do release some content. Remember, guys, this channel is strictly and solely for basically to help telesales agent get to the next level and get out of their own way, simplify their business, make it very efficient. So if you know a telesales agent out there that's new to the business or a veteran or just feel like they're struggling, feel free to share my channel with them. They'll be thanking you, not me. All right, so what I want to show you today is we've been building and testing over the course of the last couple of months. It's been a long week. It's Friday night, so it's been a long week. We've been testing AI agents, Scarlet. As you guys probably know, my AI agent's name is Scarlet. Battle tested, and also I've written business off these transfers and also off these risk assessments that the AI agents do. So, you know, it's a constant tweak before we really make it available to people. And basically, it's pretty cool, man. I don't really have nothing else to say other than when you what this capability does for you guys. And again, the risk assessment specialist, as far as calling up and qualifying and doing a direct transfer, or the very least getting all the data for health questions being asked, allowed you guys to really go ahead and focus on all your new leads. Don't have to go and chase leads. The AI agent is basically going to do the work for you. Okay, and then we're implementing appointment setters and also the follow-up. So if you're pitching a client and, you know, at the call you just didn't sell them on the first call, that data is in the CRM. Okay, so the AI agent will go ahead and follow up with them down the line and be able to say, listen, Mr. Jones, you were approved for this. Okay, do you have any questions? They answer yes or no. Then they transfer right to me, myself, or Lisa. Okay, so really cool stuff happened, man. I'm really excited about this. It's I'm pretty much obsessed with it. So this right here, I'm going to go ahead and go over a actual call from a Scarlet. We're going to do the term risk assessment right now, and I'm just going to let her go through the thing and everything else, just to show you. I'll make other videos when I'm being a hard ass and I'm giving her objections and things of that nature. So this is just going to be basically through the script, and this script right here, this is for term, guys. I'll do final expense right after this. This right here is the exact words I use. Okay, and again, she's built and she's learning. I mean, she knows more about term life insurance than most agents do that write term. All right. I'm updating a lot of stuff as far as underwriting, stuff like that. So she could pretty much answer 90% of any question you have for the product. So let's go get into this. This is really cool. Okay. Let me go ahead and get into. All right. So you're gonna hear the phone ring, and then we'll go ahead and have fun with this. All right. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead. Let's do this here. It's linked up to my headset. Hang on a second, guys. Let me go ahead and change the settings to my speakers. Thought I did that already. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. All right, so let's get the speakers, and let me get my Yeti microphone. All right, that'll work better. Let's try to give this another shot. There we go. Hello?
Hey, Daniel.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? This is Scarlet, an artificial intelligence agent from Pinnacle Quote Life Insurance Specialists. How's your day going?
It's going well.
That's great to hear. So, Daniel, I'm reaching out to you because you recently visited our website, pinnaclequote.com, and expressed interest in life insurance. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. I'm here to help you out with any questions you may have about life insurance. I can also assist in determining the best price and provider for you based on some basic health and lifestyle questions. Once we have that information, I'll transfer you to our owner, Danny Ray, who will find you the best option nationwide. Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Just a heads up, the audio might be a bit laggy today, so if there's any delay or if I cut you off, I apologize in advance. Now let's get started. We offer different types of life insurance, including term life, whole life, and universal life. Which one are you interested in?
Term life.
Got it, term life it is. Now, if something were to happen to you tomorrow, who would be the beneficiary of the life insurance money?
This would be my wife.
That's great to hear. Does your wife currently have life insurance coverage?
Yes, she does.
That's fantastic. We specialize in helping people who have existing life insurance. In fact, we often find that many people don't have the coverage they thought they did. Our goal is to provide you with peace of mind and ensure that you have the right coverage. So if you want a quote for your wife as well, just let Danny know, and he'll find you the best rate in the country with a superior carrier. Sound good?
Yes, it does.
Great. Now let's talk about the coverage amount and term length for your term life insurance. Based on your preferences, we'll find the best option for you. How much coverage are you looking for?
$1 million.
All right, $1 million in coverage. That's a solid choice. Now let's discuss the term length. How long would you like the coverage to last? We have options ranging from 10 years to 30 years.
I would probably say 20 years would be sufficient.
Got it. A 20-year term sounds like a good fit for you. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of health and lifestyle questions. These questions will help us determine the best rate class for you and find the lowest rate. Are you ready?
Yes.
Great. Let's get started. Have you ever smoked cigarettes?
No.
That's good to hear. Have you ever used any other nicotine products like chewing tobacco or nicotine patches?
No.
All right, no nicotine products. In the last 10 years, have you used marijuana for medical or recreational purposes?
Medical.
Understood. How tall are you?
5'10".
Got it. And what do you weigh?
I weigh 240 pounds.
All right, thank you for sharing that. Have you lost more than 10 pounds in the last 12 months?
No, I wish so.
No worries. Have you received any treatment for high blood pressure?
Actually, right now I do, yes.
I see. And have you received any treatment for elevated cholesterol?
No.
All right, thank you for letting me know. Have you ever had any heart problems or irregular heartbeats?
I had atrial fibrillation and I got an ablation in 2016. Been good since.
That's good to hear. In the past, have you had any history of stroke, mini stroke, or blood clots?
No.
All right, that's good news. How about any history of diabetes or elevated blood sugar?
Yes, I have diabetes. I was diagnosed 2 months ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you started any treatment for diabetes?
Yeah, they have me on metformin once a day.
I see. Thank you for sharing that information. Any history of cancer or tumors?
No.
That's good to hear. Any issues with asthma or respiratory ailments like COPD?
No, I had asthma as a child, but I grew out of it at age 14.
I see. Thank you for letting me know. Any history of sleep apnea?
No.
That's good to hear. Have you ever had any past issues with anxiety, depression, or nervous disorders?
Anxiety?
understand. Thank you for sharing that. Any history of alcohol or drug abuse?
No.
That's good to know. Any issues with the liver or kidneys?
No.
All right, thank you for sharing that. Any medications or treatments that you haven't told me about?
No, see, I got the blood pressure I got for, I guess, valsartan. I have the metformin for the diabetes, and I think I have Xanax for flying and public speaking, but that's about it.
All right, thank you for sharing that information. Now let's move on to some questions about your family history. Has any of your family members before the age of 65 had instances of or died from heart disease, cancer, stroke, brain aneurysm, or diabetes?
Yes, my father passed away at 66, but he was diagnosed with cancer at 63. And my mom, she had a stroke at age 52 and had congestive heart failure and diabetes after that.
I'm sorry to hear about your father's passing and your mother's stroke. Thank you for sharing that information. Now let's move on to some questions about your driving history. In the last 5 years, have you had any moving violations like blowing stop signs or speeding?
No.
That's good to hear. Any DUIs or reckless driving incidents ever?
Yes, I had a DUI in 1998.
I see. Thank you for sharing that information. Do you currently own a plane or have a pilot's license?
No, I wish I did.
No worries. Any scuba diving or any other hazardous sports in the last 3 years, or do you intend to start?
No, I do not.
All right, thank you for letting me know. What state were you born in?
New York.
Great, thank you for sharing that. In the next 2 years, do you have any intention to live or travel outside the United States?
No, I do not.
All right, thank you for letting me know. Any active duty in the military or consulting them?
No.
Got it, thank you for sharing that. Have you ever had a life insurance policy ever rated, canceled, postponed, or declined?
Yes, back in 2016 when I had my ablation.
I see. Thank you for sharing that information. Any life insurance applications pending with any other carrier?
No.
All right, thank you for letting me know. Just a few more questions to go. Have you ever declared bankruptcy?
Yes.
I see. Thank you for sharing that. Have you ever been convicted of a misdemeanor?
No.
That's good to hear. Lastly, have you ever been convicted of a felony?
No, I have not.
Great, thank you for answering all those questions. I now have all the information I need to determine the best rate class for you. I've sent your information to our owner and nationally renowned life insurance expert, Danny Ray. He'll be able to provide you with the best...
All right, so that's the transfer. My phone's actually ringing, so I hang up on that.
You reach out to Danny Ray,
Oh, there he
CEO
is.
and founder of Pinnacle Quote.
All right, so right then and there, since it's not bad. I mean, it's again, I could have asked her what term policy. I could have asked her anything about term. What's the difference between whole life and term? And she would ask. So that's not too shabby. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have her call back, and I'll grill her a little bit in the beginning. Okay, hang on one second. This way you guys can see. Like I'll say, not interested right off the bat. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Daniel.
Who's this?
Yeah, it's Scarlet, an artificial intelligence agent from Pinnacle Quote Life Insurance Specialists on a recorded line. How's your day going?
I'm not interested, Scarlet.
I totally understand. It's just my job to get you all of this information in the shortest amount of time possible so that you can make a decision when you're ready. Can I just ask you a quick question before you go?
You know what? I'm not interested.
I totally understand, and frankly, if you were super interested in spending money on life insurance, it may be a little weird. LOL. Life insurance isn't for you, it's for your loved ones. When the financial burden for someone's final expenses isn't taken care of in advance, What happens is that during one of the hardest times of your family's life, the time when you pass away, the funeral home is going to demand to be paid in advance to provide your funeral services. This would be a devastating experience for your family, and it's not uncommon for families to fight about who's paying for it all. We've even heard about these disagreements creating rifts in the family for years. Life insurance keeps a family from fighting about the bills when you die. Would you prefer to have the peace of mind that comes with knowing that this is handled and never have to worry about it again?
Well, yeah, but I'm too young. I'm too young to get life insurance right now.
I totally get where you're coming from. Being young and healthy is actually the perfect time to get life insurance. Why? Because premiums are much lower for someone in your health condition and age. It's about locking in that low rate now so you're prepared for anything unexpected in the future. Plus, life insurance isn't just about covering funeral expenses. It can also provide financial protection for your loved ones, help pay off debts, or even serve as an investment tool. It's definitely something worth considering even at a young age. What do you think?
No, I can't afford it right now.
I understand budgeting is important for you, as it should be. However, consider this. The cost of not having life insurance can far exceed the monthly premiums, especially when it comes to protecting your family's future. There are affordable options that we can tailor to fit within your budget, ensuring you're covered without overextending financially. Would you be open to exploring some affordable options that could work for you?
Well, you know what? I have life insurance through my job. I think that may be enough.
Employer-provided life insurance is a valuable benefit, but it's often just a base level of coverage and might end if you leave your job. Let's ensure you have a plan that fully covers your needs and gives you control, regardless of your employment status. Plus, having an additional personal life insurance policy can provide extra financial security for your loved ones. Can I just ask you a quick question to see if we can find the best option for you?
Well, I don't know. I think I might have some cost concerns. I think it might be too expensive.
Let's look at this as an investment rather than a cost. For less than the daily price of a coffee, you can secure peace of mind and financial security for your family. It's about prioritizing what truly matters. We have a wide range of options available, and I'm confident we can find a plan that fits within your budget. Would you be open to exploring some affordable options with me?
All right.
Great. I'm glad you're open to exploring your options. To start, let's determine the coverage amount and term length that would work best for you. Can you please let me know how much coverage you're looking for and how long you would like the policy to last?
Well, that's a good question. I'm 50 years old. What would be the best term length?
Got it. Well, Mike, the best term for you would depend on your specific needs and goals. Generally, term lengths of 10, 20, or 30 years are common options. It's important to consider factors such as your financial obligations, future plans, and the age of your dependents. Would you like me to provide you with some available time slots to discuss this further with our life insurance expert, Danny Ray?
Well, I would just like to know, what would you suggest? I'm 50 years old. What would you suggest the best term length would be?
I totally understand, Mike. As an AI agent, I can provide you with some general recommendations based on your age. For someone who is 50 years old, a term length of 20 or 30 years could be a good option.
Okay.
This would provide coverage until you reach the age of 70 or 80, respectively. However, it's important to consider your specific needs and circumstances. I would highly recommend discussing this further with our life insurance expert, Danny Ray, who can provide personalized advice based on your situation. Would you like me to schedule a call with Danny so you can explore your options in more detail?
What's your business address?
Although we have clients in all 50 states across 6 different time zones, our corporate headquarters for Pinnacle Quote and insuranceforburial.com is 9428 Bay Meadows RD, Suite 502, Jacksonville, Florida, 32256.
Okay, what is your callback number?
Our callback number is 855-380-3300. Feel free to give us a call if you have any further questions or if you'd like to schedule a call with our life insurance expert, Danny Ray. He'll be able to provide you with more detailed information and assist you in finding the best life insurance option for you.
All right, well, what's your legal business name?
Our legal business name is Pinnacle Quote LLC.
Okay. And what's the next step?
The next step would be to schedule a call with our life insurance expert, Danny Ray. He will be able to provide you with personalized advice and help you find the best life insurance option for you. I have some available time slots for appointments. Can I provide you with a couple of options?
Sure.
Great. Here are a couple of available time slots for appointments. 1, Saturday, February 10th, 10 a.m. EST. 2, Saturday, February 10th, 10:30 a.m. EST. Please let me know which one works best for you, and I'll schedule the appointment accordingly.
Probably the earlier one.
All right, I have scheduled you for an appointment on Saturday, February 10th at 10 a.m. EST. Danny Ray will be expecting your call at that time. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, that's it.
All right, if you have any further questions or need assistance in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a great day, and we look forward to speaking with you on Saturday, February 10th at 10 a.m. EST. Take care.
Okay, thanks. All right, so as you can see, there's little things in there, like the EST. I got to change that to Eastern. Okay, but I gave her how many rebuttals, how many, she overcomes everything. She's relentless. She keeps on going. All right. So, now you have the logistics of it. Okay. After she gets a lot of objections, she will try to set an appointment. Okay. So if again, which is not too shabby, she's not going to take it tonight until the person hangs up the phone. So I think that was a pretty good call, even though somebody that's a hard ass, she could have said I could have said not interested 10 times, and she would have had an answer for it. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. That's the term agent, AI agent Scarlett. Obviously, she took us right through to the script, right to the end, and did the transfer. All right, a couple little things that wasn't perfect. There's a lot of things in there because I'm a perfectionist. So there's a lot of things like the end of the call, what she was supposed to say. All right, I'll go ahead and have to go back in it because we did update some things yesterday. Like there's really no lag anymore. But again, there's some things up here that she should have been said, like what she should have said. Okay. Is if you have any questions, ask Danny, as he wants to answer every one of them before you make a decision, okay? That's when the transfer took place. After that, what she's supposed to say, the client's supposed to say, okay, great, or say yes, and then she would say, okay, great. You'll hear a click in the line. Don't hang up. If so happens you get his voicemail, it's because he's assisting another senior like you. However, you will be the next call in a few minutes, okay? Client says okay. This way, if I'm on the phone, they'll leave a voicemail or whatever the case may be. Okay. The beauty of this whole thing is the entire transcript of an edited transcript is delivered to the lead in the CRM. So all the questions that were asked, we have the answers. Okay. So when you call that client back, you could pre-qualify them, okay, and send them a pre-approval because they answered all the questions. So it pretty much gets you 99% of the way in some cases. All right, and if you can't get them on the line, you send them a pre-approval with a pre-application. Like we have the CRM has applications for every carrier. Okay, pre-application. So it's every application for every carrier. Okay, we've built actual applications. Okay, so, and it's clickable. You just click and fill out the information, click submit. They don't have to print it. They don't do anything. It's really, really simple, really efficient. All right, so I'll go ahead and post the final expense one. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. All right, still tweaking. Again, we just did some major updates the last couple of days. So I'm glad I did this call because there's a couple of things I need to tweak. Okay, before it was doing great, but we really updated it so it's an advanced part that we implemented, okay, where before it was standard. Still did the job, but this one's a lot better, okay? So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, the final expense will release in the next couple of days, all right? And also, I'll be having fun with this, guys. I'll be doing shorts with objections and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, all right? See ya.